Hi everyone. It's been forever since I have done a book haul. I've been busy, with Rapunzel and all that, but I didn't buy books for a while, and all of a sudden I was like buying them like crazy, and they all came in, and I just haven't had time to do a book haul. Sorry about that, but okay, this is a pretty big one, so alright. So as you all know, I've been getting into some audiobooks, and I'm really loving them because the performance of the voiceover artist, they're just fantastic. It's like the voiceover artist is bringing the book to life. Like a friend is sitting next to you, while I'm driving or something, and telling me a story, and I absolutely love it. I picked up another book by Sarah Gio, or Gio, I'm sorry. The Last Camellia? Sorry. Okay. Here it is. And she has another book coming out, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. So this seems to be, it's only 7 discs in this, so it'll be a pretty quick read. I can't wait. I loved her other book, Violets of March. My only regret with that book is that I did not read it sooner. I mean, that was the only regret I had with that book. So I can't wait to get into this. I love her writing. Okay. Big historical romance fan, you know me. Okay, Karen Hawkins, yay! How to Entice an Enchantress, The Duchess Diaries. Can't wait to get into this one. Also, Grace Burrows has a new book out, Once Upon a Tartan. Okay, I picked up a book I'd seen, and I don't normally get into like a lot of Christmassy themed books, but this one seemed interesting. It's by Debbie, hope I say it right, Macomber, Starry Night. I love the cover. It's just a small paperback or hardback. It's just really tiny, and I think it's cute. I think it'd be a nice quick read. Get me in the Christmas spirit. Because it's not that far away, is it? It's already November. And because this movie is coming out soon, and my daughter-in-law said it was really good, I decided to pick up Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. I mean, the video trailers for the movie look amazing, so, I want to read the book first. Yay! Or I will wait until I've read the book. I'll put it off. I'll read the book first. Okay, the third book, in the Ruby Red trilogy, Emerald Green by Kristen Gear. I love the covers on these. I know, like, the paperback, they changed the cover to look more of what's in here, but I love these. There was the Ruby Red, and then Sapphire Blue, I believe, and then Emerald Green. I've heard they're so good. I just wanted to wait until I had all 3 in hand, so I'm going to start reading these soon too, so can't wait. Also, picked up another YA book, Born of Illusion by Terry Brown. I think the cover is amazing. I like it. It's simple, it's not overdone, and it sounds really good. The premise sounds amazing, so if you haven't seen this, pick it up, read the synopsis. I think you might like it. It pulled me in. Okay, moving on. Okay, I don't normally do scary, and I'm gonna have to read this book during the day, and yeah, it's something about it. I don't do scary, so I'm hoping it's not scary. So breathe. It's called Asylum, and it says "Prepare to be Lost in Asylum" by Madeline Rowe. Just the cover alone's kind of freaking me out, and in the back too. And there's like pictures throughout too, and I think it's gonna be scary, and I'm kind of, scared to read it, but I want to read it. So if anybody has read it, don't ruin it for me, but tell me, is it scary? I mean, I read Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I read, there's a few that I read. It kind of freaked me out. And Velveteen, by Danny Marks really freaked me out. Yeah, it scared the crap out of me after the first 2 chapters. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let me know if you've read it, if it's like really bad scary. I will run away to Finkelton. Okay, another book, and I'm glad someone wrote this book because the story, I remember seeing the story on, online, MSN news and stuff like that, a long time ago, a year or 2 years ago or something like that, about a woman, an heiress that, she became withdrawn from society and everyone she knew. And she had tons and tons of money, mansions that she owned but she never lived in, family inheritance and whatnot. I'm so glad someone wrote a book on this. I think this will be the 3rd nonfiction book that I've read or will own, and it's called Empty Mansions, by Bill Dedman, winner of the Pulitzer Prize, and Paul Clark Newell. It's based on, it says, the mystery life of Hewitt Clark and the spending of a great American fortune. And when I remember seeing this story online, the news that she had passed away and everything surrounding it, I felt so bad for her. So sad that she had to withdraw herself. And I did do a little bit of research in that, and I had stopped. I meant to go back and find out more, but I'm so glad that someone wrote a book about her life or things that they know. I can't wait to get into this. As soon as I seen this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to have that book. I'm sure they did massive amounts of research, and yeah, I just can't wait to get into this. This story pulled me in when I first heard about it, so I can't wait to know more about it, and I know I'm going to be like crying and stuff. I was so sad about finding out a few things about her. I just felt like she needed a hug. Okay, so that's Empty Mansions, and it's a good size hardback book. It's not terribly thick. It's pretty heavy though. All right. Okay. Now, Genevieve Graham. I think I had mentioned her in another one of my book hauls because I've gotten her book Under the Same Sky and Sound of the Heart. Her 3rd book is out, called Somewhere to Dream. It's a little historical romance. I love historical romance, and she's like a huge fan of Diana Gabaldon, just like me. And she also edits books. She's an editor, so it's fantastic. She writes so well. So pick it up, Somewhere to Dream. It just recently came out, and seriously, yay. Okay, all right, moving on. Another book. It just recently came out, by Lisa T. Bergren. Y'all know I'm a big fan of Lisa T. Bergren. She wrote the River of Time series, and absolutely loved it. Now, my father, he's 72, I had gifted him the ebooks because he got a Kindle, and new technology, woohoo, and he loves it. He's gotten back into reading. Loved that series. So I turned him on to the Grand Tour series, and which was, the first one was Glamorous Illusions, and Grave Consequences was the second one. The third one just came out, Glittering Promises. And the story revolves around Cora Kensington, and I absolutely love it. Where she came from, where she's, just kind of mingling in with the people that want to kind of snobbish, but she's strong. She's strong, and I love her character. I love everything about her, and the person she starts to fall in love with. It's so wonderful. It's such a great series, and obviously being a fan of historical romance, I love anything and everything to do with history, and the way Lisa writes it, I absolutely adore it. Adore it, people. So if you haven't read the River of Time series, or if you have, this is romance, historical romance in my opinion. I think you'd love it. And so my father is dying to get his hands on this, so what is a good daughter to do? I need to gift him the ebook on Amazon for his Kindle, so yeah, because he loves her books that much. Alright, people, so this is the 3rd book, so it just recently came out. Alright, I can't wait to get into it. I've been dying here. Okay, so I did not jump on the bandwagon. I'm usually late when I do sometimes, and sometimes I refuse to jump on a bandwagon for certain books. But I just didn't know where to go with next. You know, sometimes you're just not in the mood for a certain book, and like, do you want romance, or do you want or YA, or do you want adult? And I didn't know what to do, so I had grabbed an audiobook off my shelf, and it was Divergent. And yeah, I just finished it. I loved it. I love the voiceover artist, and I think she did an amazing job in bringing that world to life, and I just loved it. So, obviously, I have Insurgent. So, okay, I bought the third book, Allegiant. I had to complete the series in book form, you know, because it's just what I do. But I also have all three in audiobook. So, yeah, I can't wait to start listening to that also. So I have a lot of books and a lot of catching up to do. I can't wait to get to them. I feel like I'm falling behind on my reading. This year on Goodreads, I haven't read that many books because Rapunzel took up a lot of my time, more time than I'm used to. And, well, I got sick and everything. I got behind. But, so I have a lot of reading to do, and I can't wait. And during the colder months, I do tend to read a lot more. So, yeah, I have a ton of reading to do. Alright, you guys, you have a great weekend. And if you've read this, don't spoil it for me because I'm just starting book 2. So, alright, guys, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you later. Bye.